ads should be done. Hello, how's it going? Made a lot of progress on the ladder stuff yesterday. I do want to add static collider to it. So you can't clip into the model. Hi Snow Twig, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, I forgot to do my Twitch authentication thing. My redeems still aren't working. Let's see if I can do that really quick actually. I'm gonna throw up just my face cam. Hello. So you don't have to see my screen while I'm doing stuff that has codes and stuff that I shouldn't be sharing publicly. I don't want to get my things authenticated again. I don't think I need to do a new build. I think I just need to re-authenticate and then reboot my VTuber. Should only take a second. But I do have to open Unity to do that. Let's see how long that takes. I built the VTuber in Unity with the doing my tracking with the Xbox One Connect. So I can have face and body tracking. Face tracking isn't working super well. For 2.0, eventually I want to redo some of the face tracking stuff. Back to my main view while the Unity loads and finish adding the static collider. Shape 3D. Make it a box. And bring it up. Hi Fablaka, how's it going? It's okay if it goes a little bit below. And then to the top. I'll just rename this to static illusion. There we go. And save that. I closed a bunch of the scenes I had open that I wasn't using. Now we can't, it's alright. I've also been taking it kind of slow today. Just kind of chilling. I took Thorin for a walk this morning and we got rained on. Alright, cool. Yeah, there's a little lip to the ladder. Alright, Unity's open, so I'm gonna fix my Twitch authentication real quick. Alright, so Twitch window, Twitch authenticate. Open to the wrong window. this. Reopen it. It should theoretically be authenticated. Hello. Alright, let me test it real quick. There we go. Redeems work again. I am floof. Alright. So I couldn't tell if the shrimp spawned or not. I think it did. I'll do it again. Yeah, there we go. Hi Rozzies. How's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I got my redeems working again. Alright, so I think the next thing I want to add is I've gotten used to seeing through all the floof. Alright, so ladders have collision now. Yummy shrimps. Alright. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to add to the ladder, I just remembered, is I think I can break some stuff right now if I'm holding an object. Bomb's probably not the best one to test with. If I'm holding a pot and I go up to a ladder, I think I can probably climb the ladder while holding the pot because I didn't code anything to prevent that. Yep. It didn't break as badly as I thought it would. It just let me climb it. Which is not the intended thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a check in the ladder state and just not let you enter the ladder state if you're holding something. That should be pretty simple. Oh yeah, I gotta switch on my typing animation. There we go. Okay. So if I go into links here, I add, yeah, it is impressive. Alright, we got my ladder climbing state here. So if I go in here and I add a reference to our picker-upper, I love that I named it picker-upper. So now in the ladder script, we can see hi Debre, how's it going? Welcome. I'm making it so you can't climb ladders while you're holding pots. So we'll say if ladder state dot picker upper dot, why is it not like that? Alright, ladder state, okay, picker upper state dot picker upper dot ooh, cool. I will check that. I have like a personal Discord and my Grizz Discord, and I don't check my Grizz one all the time, so I will do that. Because because I am interested in the Vipo pals. Cool, I'll reply to that later. But yeah, thanks. Sounds fun. Alright. My picker-upper, where'd that go? Picker-upper. Do we have... Yeah, we have current pick-upable. If current pickupable is null, then we do this. So now, if I am holding a pot, it should not let me climb the ladder. Okay, it didn't like that. I know why, because I didn't actually assign the picker-upper in the ladder state. I'll just test it with a bomb real quick. Yep, can't climb, can climb. Yeah. Holding a bomb means we can't climb. Not holding a bomb, we can. Awesome. So the next thing I want to work on is like pushing and pulling blocks. Oh boy, what was that? Okay, it's a bug that happens if a pickupable is destroyed before the animation is done. So we can just say here, if pickupable not equal then we do this. Because there are probably other cases where, like if I put a bomb here and then I pick up this pot. Oop. Whoa. I pick up this pot. The bomb will probably destroy the pot. Nope. Okay. I expected the bomb to destroy the pot. Oh well. If we drop the pot too close to... Whoa, weird. There's a fun other Zelda bug. Trying to drop a pot into a wall. Like, climbed it. Oh boy. Where'd that bomb go? It was in the wall. Okay. Finding all sorts of fun bugs. Set the bomb down. Okay. So I was able to pick up a bomb while holding onto the ledge. So I should probably make it so you can't do that. not entirely sure what the best way to do that is. Also, I'm sure something weird will happen if I die while I'm hanging on the ledge. Yeah. I wanna see what happens. Alright. Lynx is dead right now. I got him in a state where he's dead, but can still move around. What's going on with Lynx right now? Saying our current state is empty. That's weird. Oh, because this is the base class. Interesting. I wonder if it's because the death animation only plays if you're on the ground. I'll find more of those bugs and test them later. I will, so I want to work on block pushing and pulling next. So I think that's interesting. So, new 3D scene. This is gonna be a kinematic, well, let's see, body 3D. I think it's a rigid body, and then we just set it to, let's see. Set this as area. Oh. Make that the scene root. Okay. Collision shape 3D. Make it a box. Move it up. Add a mesh instance. Also make it a box. Move it up by 0.5. Cool. So we are gonna lock it, gonna lock all the angles. Google real quick. Godot pneumatic body 3D. So we want the freeze mode to be kinematic. Lock rotation. Guess we just freeze it. Maybe we don't freeze it. Big part of the problem is they've changed the API in a more recent version of Godot, and I don't entirely know what the most recent one is. And stuff. Let's call this switchable block, and we'll throw the file material on it, so it looks kind of neat. Actually, we'll duplicate this. I spelled that weird. So this one, we don't want it to be triplanar. We don't want it to be offset at all. Oh, this is scale. Maybe we do want to try triplanar. Discord, why are you still sending me messages? Okay. Reset all this. That's fine. Good enough. Alright. Pushable block. This is gonna be an interactable. Go. Drop it in here. Oh, I don't want this to be world triplanar. Just regular triplanar. Okay, so there's problem number one is I don't want you to be able to climb onto them until you push a button. It probably needs to be bigger too. Maybe like 1.5 meters. So this is 2 meters. Hi Malform, how's it going? Actually, yeah, I kind of like that look. We're making pushable blocks. But right now you just climb them. It's going pretty well. On Tuesday I got ladders working. It doesn't quite work to climb down them yet. You can climb down them if you start at the bottom, but if you start at the top, it doesn't quite work. So he just wants to jump off. Alright. So I want... This needs to be an interactable... Go in my script folder. Inherits from interactable. Thought I had interactable as a... Okay. Yeah, they inherit from physics body 3D. So it's a custom thing I built in Unity. Here, I'll bring it over here. So I'm using Connect 2 to do my tracking. So the Connect 2 can do face and body tracking at the same time. So I built a custom Unity app to do that. And I built in some like controls and stuff. I can do stuff like this. And I can like cycle between different animations and props and stuff. Anyway. Yeah, it was I used a plugin, a Unity plugin. Yeah. I like to do things the hard way. was this plugin for Unity that I used. Or not the free version, but it was made by this guy. And it mostly does everything I wanted it to. There's some stuff I had to custom make. Yeah. I ended up having to build like a somewhat complex solution where so the Kinect is tracking my skeleton, and then I map that onto a separate skeleton and use that to like IK drive a humanoid skeleton. So there's like three rigs going on that I'm kind of blending between, but that lets me have like animations that I can layer. Like if I'm playing a game, I can be holding a controller, or I can look like I'm typing. And I built the model in Blender. So all the face animations done with blend shapes. And then everything else is skeleton based. Gaming PC. Okay. Godot does some silly stuff where I think if I don't the class name before that, it doesn't let me. I'm kind of smart when I want to be. Alright, pushable block. Extends. Interactive. Alright, I'll just do it in the script. I can make this push. No, it needs to be on the interactable layer, doesn't it? Collision. Interactable. Okay, I think I need to make my my raycasts not affect the interactable layer. Oh, it's because it's also on layer 1. It's not on layer 1. Okay, it's gonna fall to the ground, isn't it? Nope. Okay. And now we can't climb it. Cool. Okay, interact, it emits the on interact signal. Signal already exists. Okay, so I might need to... So the way it works in Wind Waker with the pushable blocks is... you walk up to it and the icon says push, but it's on the right bumper, and A is climb. So that puts you in like the pushing state. So I'm gonna make a player state. It extends state. And it's called Whoa. Hi, Hillfort Games. Welcome. Thanks for the raid. That's a big raid. I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for the raid. Welcome. I'm Grizzly with the Owl Bear. I am a 3D VTuber. Ooh, my tracking is getting all funky. I am currently working on making a Zelda-inspired action game in Godot. For those of you who are new here, which is a lot of you. Wow, that was a big raid, man. So I'm working on making it so we can push and pull blocks. Oh wait, I'm like twisted. I'll have to check out your channel. I feel like I've seen your name before. You do game dev as well? Well, thank you for the flu Frozzies. Okay, you're working on Long Gone. Cool. I think I've heard of that game. It looks neat. But yeah, I'm game dev. I used to work on VR games. I worked on Job Simulator and Rick and Morty VR and Vacation Simulator at Alchemy Labs, and now I'm doing my own thing. I played through Wind Waker last summer on stream, and I was inspired to make my own Zelda-inspired game. And so we're using Godot, and I'm just starting to make pushable, pullable blocks. Call this push. Alright. Well, let me show off the game that I'm working on real quick for the new for the raiders and everyone. So you play the Lynx because it's kind of like Link but not quite. You can roll, got a sword and a shield. You can throw bombs. Have a lock-on targeting system that I made. You can do jump attacks and stuff. I still haven't made any actual enemies yet. Yeah, then on Tuesday I made it so ladders work, so you can climb. You can like automatically jump off stuff and grab onto ledges and climb. You can blow stuff up with bombs. And you can smash pots. And open treasure chests. The treasure chests are a little janky right now. I need to revisit them at some point. But yeah, I don't really have a story for this game yet. I kind of took a mechanics first approach. I kind of just started off like, let's just make as much of the gameplay from Wind Waker that we can, and then start kind of giving it its own flavor from there. So I want to build blocks that you can push and pull onto switches and stuff, or climb up onto them. So we're adding a I have this pretty big state machine on the player, and we're gonna add a push-pull state to that. I'll just add a node. And send state. All right. And we'll bring in some Mixamo animations to this push and pull. actually, let me find him real quick. Game assets. Make some animations. Push. Make a push-pull folder. Push. There we go. And pull. That's what I want. Actually, I think I'm gonna re-download these without the root motion. Root motion just makes things a little bit more complicated than I feel like it needs to be. Eventually I want to replace all the animations with custom made ones, but for now Mixamo does the job. Alright. Okay, so we got I got this here. Okay, this one doesn't have an in-place option. This one does. In place. You can make it heavier. Actually, no, we'll leave it at default. Don't need the skin. Just need... That sounded gross. Nice. Yeah, Mixamo, very helpful for getting stuff up and running. But yeah, the things you Google when you're a game dev put you on some kind of list. I remember just like searching like Unity destroy all children or like how to remove orphans. It's like, oh, that out of context that sounds real bad. Nice. For his for like jiggly ears, is that what you used? Yeah, nice. Alright. We want pull as well. And this one also has an in-place option. Whoa. Without skin. I don't think the push and pull start have in-place options. That's fine. We will just we have one that's just like a single frame. Guess we can use that. You didn't miss much. You did miss a raid. We got raided by Hillport Games. I do love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, Libre. They are great. But yeah, we were downloading some animations, and I was like, I don't need the skin. Don't need the you know, I don't need the actual model. I just want the rig. Alright, where'd those go? So we're gonna do a similar thing to what we did with the ladder, I think. So let's go through and set these up. These are looping. Save it to an animation folder. Call this one push block. Actually, I need to set up the skeleton. Humanoid. Same thing for pull. Let's set up the skeleton first. External file, loop, animation. So let's hop into our animation tree. I will save. Thank you for the save reminder. Thank you for throwing a floppy disk at my face. Just the reminder I need. Alright, animation player. Add. Starting to have a lot of animations. Thank you for the floof. Manage animations. Open animation. Pull block, push block. Alright. Push block. Cool. Pull block. And then we'll go in our animation tree. Not in the script, the actual tree itself. We made this thing incredibly complicated. What is happening? Animation tree. Why is it not giving me the... tree. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna add. Dang it, what did I do? So we're gonna add a one-dimensional blend space. I'm gonna call this push-pull. Okay. We're gonna have ads in 2 minutes, just a heads up. Alright, so push-pull. We're gonna make a transition from our locomotion state. Advance, we're gonna say push pull equals true, and then we'll have one that goes back, and we'll advance on push pull equals false. And then we'll go into the push-pull state, and we're going to add our animations. Add pull will be -1, push will be 1, and then we also want to have I need to grab just a single frame of the push animation. So we will let's see, go in the animation player. And we will I'm gonna push duplicate this, and we'll call it push idle, and we're just gonna delete everything except the first frame. Deleted all of it. That's not what I wanted to do. Dang it, my taskbar is not hiding. Alright, should be back from ads now. Thank you for watching. So I have my taskbar set to auto hide, but it doesn't always auto hide properly, and some of the stuff that I need to click is behind it, which is kind of annoying. Let's manage animations, push idle, we're gonna delete it. Delete. Duplicate. Push. We don't want the first frame or the first couple frames. We just want everything else. Doesn't want to grab it all. Annoying. doesn't like scrolling while trying to box select. Alright, that should be enough. And then let's see, is there a way that we can just set this to 21? Cool. So now if we go to our animation tree, which again I gotta go push pull, edit, add animation, push block idle, 0. That's the scale. Here we go. Yeah, that's 0. That's 1. That's -1. So if I hit play on this, currently 0. That becomes 1. We'll push. That's -1 pull. So in our push-pull state, we want to reference to our animation player. Or animation tree. Sign that before I forget, because I will forget. Alright, say func enter state. Super. And then we say animation tree dot no, we need to set up that variable. Just say sort var push pull boolean false. And then we'll set that in this state here. Set it to true. And then in our exit state, super, and then we want to do before. Also, it would help if I spelled func right. Animation tree dot push pull equals false. Cool. Last name pushable, extends interactable. So this is going to be kind of a hacky way of doing it, but I'm just going to reference the push-pull state. And we'll say if that's interact state. Say if current interactable is equal to, I don't know, that's not right. Again, interact state. So we can say okay. This is going to be a very roundabout way of doing this. On interact. We say if let's say interactor dot state machine dot change state interactor dot push. All right. Yep. Okay, so this is gonna like lock us into that state. It's gonna be a little bit jank. I think, maybe. It's not firing these things. They changed the name of it. Alright. So now we're locked in the interact state. Or in the push-pull state. Okay. So we'll say push interactor pushable dot pushable. We want a reference to our player controller. In our enter state, we'll say player input. Yeah, because I didn't assign the player thing. Alright, have a good hot dog. Alright, there we go. Locked into pushing state. Let's add so we have this player input, we have don't have an event for the interact button being released, but we'll say if input dot action is action just released interact is it action if self change state. And we're going to change to our idle state. Alright, we gotta zero out our velocity when we player dot velocity vector 3 dot 0. Alright, and then in here we can also say let's see, we want to get the we want to get the player relative input and storing it in here? Should I calculate it? No, is it in the player input? Nope. Okay. How did I do this in the ladder? Smooth input dot y. It's not exactly how I want to do it here. So let's say var player input equal to player dot player actually I think we just say player input because I made it a unique name. If I can type correctly. Movement. Okay. So we need to make this into a vector 3. X 0. Here. Y. And then we need to multiply that by the times equals player global basis. And then we're just gonna print relative inputs.z just so I can make sure I'm doing this right. Actually, I think I want it to be not the player global basis, but the camera rig. quite right. Let's see how. Just multiplying the basis, not basis.z, and then normalizing the whole thing. Alright, let's so it's gonna be times this dot normalized. We do want it relative to player, not the keeper rig. That should be 1, not 0.5. Nice. Let's see. We want the pushable.global position. Want the dot product with player relative input, and then we'll print the dot product. So that's what we're going to use to figure out if we're pushing towards the block or not. So the dot product should be that. It's only supposed to be between 0 and 1. Maybe it doesn't think why is it always 1? Okay, hold on. Just make sure that the compiler knows that this is a vector 3. Just print the whole vector. See, I would expect this to be close to 1 on the Z, not on the X. There it's on the Z. Let's check the walk run. Basis times the X, Y. But this one I do want it relative to the character, not the... X, 0, Y. Gonna export this so I can debug it a little bit better. Don't need these prints here. Okay, let me... what if instead of being player relative, what if this is pushable block relative? So let's just for grins, we'll say animation tree dot set, and then we want this blend position here. And we'll set it to layer input.z. I think we actually need to flip it. Okay, cool. We have the animation playing. We'll say export var push speed equals 5. I think my instinct about maybe it being 0.5 was correct. Oh, this is right. It's probably not. let's try the camera rig again. Don't know why that's not working. Yeah, I feel like it does need to be the player. Maybe go mazes.c. So I need to snap the player to a position that's like in the center of each side. So this is X. don't multiply by global basis, what happens then? It like kind of breaks when you're not you don't have the camera lined up. Hi, Steven, how's it going? Welcome. I don't know if this is gonna freak out. It's going pretty well. Making some good progress this week. I got ladders added on Tuesday. You can climb up and down ladders. And I started working on making it so you can push and pull blocks. It doesn't like that I'm trying to set the velocity. Thanks. Ooh, nice. I love doing Ocarina of Time randomizers. Fun. I haven't done any multiplayer Ocarina of Time randomizers, but I've done a handful of just regular. I like to do Ocarina of Time randomizers for my birthday streams. But it'd be fun to do an archipelago Ocarina rando. Okay, so the pushable, it's a physics block. 3D, right? Lookups. It's an interactable, which is a physics block. Alright, so we got... Okay, we can do move and collide. Yeah, Ship of Arcanian's very cool. So what if we say pushable dot move and collide, and we pass in the player velocity. Whoa. It zooms. Oh, we probably need to multiply by delta. It's funny. Making all sorts of weird bugs this week. Times delta. Yeah, there we go. It's a little slow. And it gets a little janky when I let go. Because the player's like colliding with the block a little bit. Alright, let's move up the move speed to 0.75. Alright, we're about to have ads, just a heads up. 1 minute until the ad starts. You stick around for the ads, that helps me be able to afford lunch. It's the buy Grizz a burrito fund. Alright. We're a real Zelda game now because you can push blocks. Even though the block doesn't particularly like being pushed. It still feels a little slow. Let's try 0.8. Maybe 0.85. I feel like 1 might be too fast, but maybe not. Yeah, that feels about right with the animation speed. Not too much foot sliding going on. There's a little bit, but it's fine. this should make sure the player is like locked into facing. Okay, it doesn't like. Okay, so pushable is null here. Okay, what if we put it in the update? Alright, so we only want. It's a quick turn. Arg. These have to be close. Alright, so this should force this to be this needs to be negative. There we go. That's weird. Programming is weird. Alright, this isn't working the way I want it to be. Alright, let's see. So I have this switch over here that I can step on. I think it fires an event that I can ignore. Okay, it's currently not. This guy over here. What is this? Pressure plate. Okay, we want it to mask layer 2. So that's the layer the player's on. Okay, let's say if body is an interactive thing. And actually, I think these shouldn't be player entered and exited. They should probably be like wait entered and exited, or just entered and exited. So we want this to also mask our interactable layer. And let's view editable children. We'll just change its color so we can see what's happening a little bit better. Entered this. a color script, simple color change. We'll throw that on here. To assign a material overlay. Now we can say make it green. On the enter, and then copy this color. And we'll just make it that color. Didn't update the scene. Alright, so should I didn't change back to white. Gonna delete this and re-add it. Actually, I want to make sure the origin is switch back to being white. I want them at their default values. Thought I was using that same simple color changer here. Material overlay. And that's what I was using for the targetable objects. Yeah, it's like the same thing where the script is on here. Maybe I need to make the unique. That might be what I needed to do. I have no idea why that's not working for this, but it is working for that. Makes no sense. I'm gonna disconnect these and reconnect them. Connect. Pick. Change color. Set to green when we enter. Let's see if there's anything different that I'm doing here. Connecting from that. Oh, am I just not emitting that? I mean, I guess we can test that real quick. Enter dead minute. I see no reason why it wouldn't, but let's just get rid of these. Print. Way to print. Well. want this to be reusable for a lot of stuff. We want this to be in quotes. Okay, so it is happening. It's just not doing what I want it to. Alright, let's just get rid of all of this. All of this. Alright, I'm gonna make a little door. Doorway. Brick. Or do you want the brick trim? Yeah, I'll just do the brick. Just gonna add a cube to act as their door. On. There we go. Put this in our obstacles folder. Drop it in this door. And we'll make this have editable children. And then in our pressure plate and the entered, we'll find our door here, pick, set. I'm just gonna make a quick script for it. Let's test door. Open. False. So now pressure plate, find our door, pick. Not that. Edit. Pick. Close. Cool. And I didn't actually sign it in the thing. Alright. I have them flipped, don't I? Pressure plate. Entered should be open and exited should be closed. I know this. I had it right the first time. Alright. can't go through the door. But if we scooch this over here, I put it too close. I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm just gonna move it over here. Cool. Okay. The collider's still there, but the match is invisible. Let's see. It's collision shape. Alright, so we'll disable the collider on it. And I already know that we're gonna have a few bugs with this. Still doesn't. Disable, it should be true. Oh, maybe it's because this is a static body, and so it caches the whole thing as static. Let's change this to we change it to a rigid body, but we axis lock everything. Okay, we still can't go through the door. Why is that? Freeze mode needs to be kinematic, I think. think the problem is that because it was static, it was all the colliders are getting cached, and they can't change dynamically. Yeah, that's one of the issues that that's pretty sure would pop up is okay, that worked. Okay, it's working now. That was weird. So it's set to disabled right now. Disabled's false. So. This is why I don't like that they called it disabled. So I feel like in another game engine it would be called enabled. Disabled is on. Disable is off. Let's still go through. Disable's on. I can still go through. Huh. I'm stumped. Should be off by default. Okay, makes sense. Can't go through. It is nice that Godot actually does fire the exited event when an object is destroyed. So that doesn't happen in doesn't always happen in Unity, I should say. Okay, let's disabled is off. Disable's on. Okay, I wonder if some like this doesn't let's uncheck. Let's uncheck freeze. Because I'm guessing what's happening is it's just not the rigid body isn't updating its colliders correctly. I think I might need to make them separate objects, actually. What if outdoor world, if I make this the parent, make that the scene root. Thank you for a save reminder. Godot files do save automatically when I hit run, but thank you for the reminder. It's just in here. Test door. Yeah. Change type to rigid body. Add a child node. Vision shape. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up soon. We are about to have an ad, and then after the ad break, I will wrap up. Thank you for the reminder. It is pretty much dinner time. I kind of lost track of time. Okay, so Yeah, I think Godot just doesn't really like disabling and re-enabling colliders at runtime. At least, I'm not really sure what the best way to do that is. Let's just gonna do something real quick. Animation player. Animation new. So instead of doing this, we'll just say and let me make sure that all right, let's try that. It's not working. Why is that? I probably need to unlock that. Oh, we're moving the whole thing. Okay, I see. I don't know if there's a way to use the local position instead of the global. And we can go through the door now. Alright, that took longer than I thought it would. For just a simple thing, but cool. We have the core pieces to make puzzles now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Again, huge thanks to Hillfort Games and all of the raiders, and thank you all for hanging out. I'm gonna get a raid set up. I think we're gonna raid Wallaber. He's working on Replicube, which is he's working on parking garage rally circuit. So I think we'll keep that game dev stream going. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I should be back next Tuesday. Have a good weekend, y'all. I'll get this raid kicked off for Wallaber. He's doing location scouting for for his for some new tracks, looking at assets and stuff. Anyway, let's go say hi to Wallaber. Bye.